Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Kiwi Lads channel. This is my preview of the All Blacks versus Wallabies match that is happening this weekend at ANZ Stadium in Sydney. It should be a very good match. So the lineups were announced earlier today, so if you do want to see those, I have got them on the channel already uploaded. But yeah, this is more of my in-depth analysis of the match, and if you do enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe. We are on the road to 400 subscribers, so if you want to help out, it would be very much appreciated. But yeah, let's get right into the video. Right, so the All Blacks, they did announce their lineup earlier today, and there are 3 changes to the starting lineup, and those are as follows. Hoskins Sotutu is now playing number 8 instead of Ardie Savea, who isn't actually in Australia yet. So that is why Hoskins Sotutu is slotting into that number 8 role. So even though he hasn't got a lot of experience, I think he will still do pretty well, because he did look strong in those 2 other matches against the Wallabies. So I feel like he will continue that form, and it'll be a good opportunity for him, just like it was for Tupou Vaa'i taking the spot of Sam Whitelock. Although in this match, Sam Whitelock is back and Tupou Vaa'i is nowhere to be seen, because Scott Barrett is the reserve. Now another change to the starting lineup is Carl Tuanukuafi is slotting into that number 1 role instead of Joe Moody, and Joe Moody isn't on the bench either. I assume they are just kind of looking after him a bit after he got knocked out trying to tackle Ned Hannigan in that second match. So I think it is probably the right decision to just hold him off for a little bit longer. He may not be required in this match, and you don't really want to risk any further injury. Definitely not when it comes to head knocks. It's just not a good path to go down. So we've got a couple new names on the All Blacks bench as well compared to the last 2 matches. Tyrell Lomax is back on the bench instead of Nepo Lulala. We have got Scott Barrett, who is on the bench once again as well. Dalton Papali'i is the other forward in the reserves, and he covers a few positions, so that is a good choice from the All Blacks selectors. And then we have also got Ngāti Laumape, who is making his return to the bench. He will be a strong, dangerous man in those last perhaps 20 minutes or so, because I know a few people were a bit concerned about the selections of those reserves with Ngāti Laumape and Rieko Ioane, both kind of being more predominantly centres, although Rieko Ioane can cover the wing. I feel like they will still have all of the players that they need in that squad, the All Blacks. So a few people were saying Richie Mo'unga maybe hasn't earned his spot at number 10 for this next match coming up, and we will have to wait and see how he goes. He's had a pretty quiet first and second game, so hopefully he can get it going in this third one, because if he doesn't, I feel like you've got to go with maybe putting Beauden Barrett back at 10, or bringing in someone like a Josh Ioane, although he's in a bit of trouble lately, but we won't go too in depth with that. So those are the changes to the All Blacks in this match. Still a very dominant side, and if they can play like they did last week, I think that they have a real chance of winning this one and retaining the cup. But then, on the other side, the Wallabies, if they can play like they did in that first match, it just didn't quite click for them in the second. There were a lot of opportunities that they unfortunately weren't able to take, such as when they just ended up dropping the ball right at the least ideal times. But yeah, if the Wallabies can take their chances in this match, I feel like we could be in for quite a close match. I hope it is close. I don't want it to be a runaway to the All Blacks, because I feel like if it's close, then it benefits everyone, because then it does build up more hype for that 4th match. And tell you what, if the Wallabies win, then that 4th match, it's all to play for, and it could be extremely exciting. But we will have to wait and see. So for the Wallabies, we've got a few changes for them as well. One big one that I saw was the fact that James Slipper is out with a knee injury, which means not only are they losing Matt Tamua from last week, but now they have also lost James O'Connor. And then I also saw that they have gone with Haylett Petty as fullback instead of Tom Banks. So that's 3 changes to their backline all at once, which could be risky. But hopefully these new boys will be able to click together. So coming in at number 10, it will be Noah Lolesio. And then also the centres are Aray Simone. I hope I'm saying that right. It may be Simone. And Jordan Pataya, with Dane Haylett Petty slotting into number 15. So it's interesting. And they also have a couple new names on their bench as well, the likes of Fraser McWright and Tate McDermott. But then they have still got Reece Hodge and Hunter Paisami as the other 2 backs. So it's still a strong Wallabies side. If they can play the rugby that they have the potential to be able to play, we are in for quite a ripper of a match, and I'm very excited for it. hopefully it does deliver, because I mean the first two have been pretty good to watch, and definitely that first one, that one was a nail biter. The second one, a little bit more one-sided towards the All Blacks, but tell you what, if the Wallabies can win this third one, and we go 1-1 going into the fourth, then that's going to be amazing. Yeah, that may sound slightly bad coming from someone who should be an All Blacks supporter, but I feel like, in a way, like the benefit to rugby would be a lot bigger if Australia managed to win this third one. Not saying they will, but I'm also not saying they won't. But if they manage to win this third one, then rugby in a whole, like, it'll be a very good competition, and it will build a lot of hype for the rest of the Tri-Nations games. Of course, Argentina will be heading into the mix very soon, and those matchups will be very interesting. I still need to learn a lot of the Argentine players, because I can't think of 5 off the top of my head, unfortunately. So we'll have to do that. But anyway, I think that's the end of this preview. There may be a part 2, but there also may not be. No promises there. But anyway, if you did enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.